Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, man, it's your band, bros. Your boy Chris here with my boy BJ.
What up?
What's good, my boy?
Fine.
And who we got here with us today?
Hey, we got Jamal Evans, KK Psi, Mu Phi Sigma, spring 2012, Capilanda chapter, KK Psi, shout out to the bros. I'm the current percussion instructor for H2O, the Winston-Salem State University drumline. I've been in this position since 2014, fall 14. That's when I graduated, actually. So I jumped right into it right after I graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's So like, what got you into Winston-Salem State? Why Winston?
So if y'all can see by that hat, I'm from the Bull City, Durham, North Carolina. I grew up, going to North Carolina Central's homecoming. My pops, he went to Central. My mom's went to Winston. But I was exposed to that HBCU culture at an early age. And once I got, I think I was about 2003, I got in Peace Storm. I'm sure y'all know what that is. I joined Peace Storm, so I was in. That was my first drumline I ever joined. So I was in Peace Storm for a few years. I went to Neal, but we didn't have a marching band back then. I was just in a concert band. Come to high school, I went to Southern. I came into Southern under JC as my captain. So JC was my captain. Wheezy, I don't know if y'all know Wheezy. He was my band director. So real deal prominent figures, in the marching band world. To me, at that point, that's who I learned all my ways from with marching band. I had some others, section leaders as well, but yeah, Southern, I was there, but I knew I wanted to leave home because Durham's a small city, so I was like, I want to go see something else. That's why I didn't end up, going to Central or any of the schools close by. Like, I ended up going to Winston. I didn't know if I was going to march at first, so I pulled them up on YouTube, and I pulled up, it was a 2009 field show against A&T, and they did a Michael Jackson tribute, and it was pretty good, and it was enough for me to, say, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So fast forward to, 2010, August 2010, my freshman year, I'm happy to come to college, I'm ready to learn, I'm ready for whatever, after being prepped, with my high school band life, I'm thinking, I'm about to walk into something, a legacy that I'm about to, try to earn my way into. When I came here, it was a misfortune for me to find out that some things that happened and the legacy that was being built here wasn't around no more. So we pretty much didn't have anything at all to call ourselves other than the Winston-Salem State University drumline at the time. So, me and, it wasn't just me at all, but my captains, CJ, Dwayne, and Kev, them leading the line, as well as me and a couple of other guys, we knew that we needed a legacy to stand on. So, we started, brainstorming. We had the whole line involved with it. 2010, H2O was created. So we started building from there. I graduated in 2014. Drum tech at the time, CJ, one of our OGs, he ended up leaving the position. And I ended up, needing a job at the same time. I was the captain the former year. So I just said, I'm gonna take a try at this. I applied for it. There's a couple of other people that applied, and I ended up getting it. And from there we just been working and learning, building up, from there. So here we are now.
Yeah. So continuing on, because you kind of just brought us all the way up to this point. So continuing on, what's driving you and pushing you now to still try and push the line? You know what I'm saying? So
I'm a type of person that, like, I do well under pressure. Adversity really, motivates me. When I got my back against the wall, and it's like, it kind of can stress you out sometimes, but that's really what, I don't know if it's an instinctive thing, but it kind of just pushes you to, like, okay, let me keep going. Let me keep going hard, because there were some years, where things were, it was harder for us because, all type of thing. I'm sure every line has its problems every year. You have internal issues. You may have attendance issues or lack of, people showing up, whatever it may be. But I've realized that if you're going to, be a part of something that's worth anything, you got to be able to get through that, regardless of, what adversity you face. And a lot of the guys, they're younger, they may not see that right off the bat, but they end up seeing the bigger picture before they leave.
No, for sure, yeah.
So we're at the Legacy of Sound's 14th annual Band Splash. H2O had their first drumline clinic coming up on March the 30th. Can you take us a little into that? How do you feel about that?
All right, so with H2O, we let's originate in 2010. Coming fast forward now to 2024, we've never had a percussion clinic. We've had, elements of a clinic with our band splash. We try to cover some basics, but with us having to go over band songs and everything else, it's nowhere near enough time to actually, really make some progress with a percussion section, especially when you're dealing with 50, 60, 70 folks. But so March 30th, we're having our very first percussion clinic. It's only $10 to come out. We're not looking to make a lot of money off this. We just we want to compensate what the folks that are kicking out for this, because like I said, we're grassroots. We don't have any big funding. We're doing this out of our own pockets a lot of the time. So it's $10. We're gonna have I'm hoping my 4th clinician could come through. We got 4 clinicians, all former students of Winston-Salem State University, and they're in 4 different walks of life. We got some that are working with drum lines. We got some that are gigging, playing the set. We got some that are doing music, some owning music stores. It's gonna be a big day, and like whether we get 10, 20, 100 people to come out, we're gonna be glad with those that come out. Because this is our first time doing this, and we know if it can be anything like the band splash, it's gonna be big for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because today is definitely a big day for band, and it's raining outside, but the kids still decide to come out. So that just shows you how much love they really have for the program. So for sure.
Y'all definitely come out and support them on March 30th.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna turn up for sure.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. You got any final words for them? Any final words for the kids out there that may be watching?
Hey, look, man, whatever school you go to, high school, middle school, if you're not even in band right now, this culture is a culture of, we got a lot of, rivalries, and, we may talk and have a lot of banter, but at the end of the day, you see us coming together, we all doing this for the same reason. Man, y'all follow these gentlemen, man, they doing something big. Their platform's gonna be big. Y'all keep supporting them. You got support from the Red Sea and H2O for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, appreciate y'all,
We
man.
don't love the same way back, man, for sure.
Don't love the same way. And man, make sure y'all subscribe to the page, man. Hit that like button. We out.
Yeah.